Hello everybody, welcome back to another game in the NBA 2K career mode. Today we are going at Utah. Let's see if we can have a revenge on them, because we lost somehow in the last matchup against them. So the start is already good. 2-0 lead. And we definitely have to win this one.
Pass to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. And a miss there on the triple. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us.
Good, come on.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few minutes to catch up with him.
Last game you started 11-0.
And he told me the best
The
way to guard
11-0
Giannis is
run.
to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Anthony finds MP. From downtown, sinks the triple.
Too much space.
Solid from there.
And here's George. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Turner covering. 6 to shoot. Kessler passes to Bailey. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one.
That is
too many easy shots.
an off.
That's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And so it's Utah here.
Mismatch, that's the word I was looking
the
for.
three-pointer by MP. There's a good screen. Back to Markkanen. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
I gave him already 3 shots.
Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Filipowski. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned
There we go.
into this game.
Ooh.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence
11-0, not 12-2, so it's close on that
all the
run
momentum
then.
early on.
Now here's George. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring
Got
average
blocked,
up around
mate.
18.5 points
You
a game.
got blocked.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
and an early swat like that can
Could have been a
really
rebound if
set
I
the
stayed
tone. Now the shooters
stand
will
still.
be feeling his presence.
Here's Bailey.
Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt. They've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
MP passes to Kuzma. Over Bailey. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 10.
I'm not following
Markkanen.
Is that not a little bit kind of mismatch, guys?
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now MP. After Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. And
there we go.
At this stage of the season, you want to go into the postseason knowing who you are and what you're capable
Damn it!
of. And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up.
I can't do blocks or anything like that.
Outside Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And the second free throw, good. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. To take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season, I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Boom.
This is why you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
George passes to Markkanen. Five to shoot.
What are you waiting for?
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by George, no good. Milwaukee leading by 14. MP with a screen on Kessler. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the
And
glass
another
to
2
finish
points.
Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Shots good by
Another
Turner.
assist.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easy. At some point defensively, you
Only
have to
6
take
points now
something
for
away.
Utah.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what
We are
makes
on
him
24
unique,
already.
guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's George after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Here's Kuzma with the putback and staying with the play. Anthony.
Even the
5
better
points in the
getting
game.
And the story here,
well,
Kevin,
but-
early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it. A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Lauri Markkanen. And so George will bring it up for Utah, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Kuzma outside. Connects from three-point range.
Finally, now you can do it. When
Three-point
it's not,
shooting here out of
it's
the
a close
That
game, you
makes
can
four
shoot
makes
3
already
points.
from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Turner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo.
They're a better
hammers it
team.
in.
And a
Once
better
Giannis
defender.
gets
That ball
close
was
to the rim,
getting
you know
intercepted.
that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. Covered by MP. And it's good for 2.
Well,
6 points
not
for
really
Ace Bailey.
covered.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's MP. What a
and
tremendous game he
another
played
assist.
against
Number
Cleveland.
Superb
Aye.
initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Outside, Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jazz trail by 21. Bailey with the ball. He has 6. Here's Filipowski. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Kuzma. 9-point game his last outing. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Kuzma
trying to keep
excellent
me
at
down
using
now.
his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Inside. Here's George. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. Jazz shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. And finished off by Bailey.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11.
Why,
Now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He had 33 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And performances like that validate his star status, someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man record
Boom.
on that one.
Yeah, he was not
This
going
game
to
is
let them lose
almost
that game.
decided
We'll see
already.
if he comes
22
in
points
with that
difference.
same attitude.
38 points
Yeah,
made
every
first
night's
quarter
different.
alone.
They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Kessler, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
What?
Kuzma
40
slams
points.
it in.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this
If
is what
this
happens.
goes like
Some
how
tough
it's going
offensive
right
sets.
now,
They
we're
wanna turn
definitely
around.
not going
Yeah,
to
right now you just need a
have to
bucket
play in the
to get
fourth
some
quarter.
momentum.
Now, here is George. Still yet to score. Pass to Bailey. Clock at 4. The Jazz with another miss. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
This might be the
Offensively, defensively,
biggest gap
they
of
are
the
in
one
total
quarter.
control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's George. To the middle. Will it go? Kessler with the bucket.
How did you
That's really
make
an
that?
outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry
Holy
between
crap.
those guys.
Here's MP, and MP throws
For
it down.
my base
Look at how
advantage.
swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Here's Markkanen from deep three-point territory. And the last second, it's Kuzma in at the 3. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Kuzma.
Boom.
Anthony's got his third
Another
basket of the
triple.
night right there.
Prepare to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
Back to George. Outside, Markkanen. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50%
It's
clip,
basically
5
no
for 10.
defense.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Kuzma. Off target from three-point
Sure.
range. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Hendricks. That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Giannis from outside. Yes, once again.
Wow,
he
I
remains
think that's the
perfect.
first
6
3-pointer I
attempts
see
and 6
Giannis
hits.
make.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And looks like
Turn
the
over
illegal
Utah.
kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Utah making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. And there's the bucket from MP.
They just
Boy,
said
MP is
what they
just
need to do
filleting
is
this defense. I mean,
not so
they've
much
got
3
no
pointers
answers for him right
to
now.
give away. Next attacker after
Pass
that
to Filipowski.
is a wide open 3-pointer.
Here's Bailey. Covered by MP.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Another one.
12 straight points
How much
off
3
of
pointers do I
three-pointer.
have already? 6 points.
And the D.
I'm not going to say it.
shell-shocked.
I'm not
And guys,
saying it.
now that they're rolling
I
from out there,
refuse to
the
say it.
defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Oh.
Hands it from downtown.
And how can
Yeah,
you
to
not
make that
love
one.
this rookie? Bailey coming right back with a
Oh,
three of his
okay.
own.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
How could you?
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
George dishes to Markkanen. The high
Then the
post
lead
shot.
would be 30
Antetokounmpo
plus
pulls it
points.
in. Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Anthony. And again, the
What
Bucks
happened?
miss.
Why was that?
Nobody
Ooh,
even
the ass for.
close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Bailey passes to Filipowski. Jazz passing it around. And he takes that one
Come
up
on,
and
Turner,
powers
he
it
got
through.
that block.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Here's Kuzma, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will
Back to
and
back
really
for
of
what team?
conditioning as well.
What
I
is
expect
it
there to
then?
be some big
Utah.
swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Bailey misses. Bucks leading by 22. Giannis kicks to MP. Back to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his
I need
confidence
to add something
is
more
something
about
that
this?
separates him from most.
Don't think so.
Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. No good
Not
from
lucky,
outside.
man.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping
I
up to
left
be a
him
great game.
so
I mean,
much open
strong
shots
performances
this
throughout,
match.
and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep.
Look at the
And
points,
when he
by the way.
does,
We
their
have
offense
73
opens up
points.
even more.
Not even half time. Where are you going?
George against Anthony. Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. And Anthony sends it back. MP with it. George picks him up. And out of
Stop!
bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Stop!
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah
No,
Jazz.
idiot. Stop!
On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Monday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Pass to Bailey. Outside, George. Trying to get something going. Hits it from three-point range. George has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. MP outside. Takes a three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I really like how he's
Perfect.
playing tonight,
Oh,
taking
triple.
good, smart shots, playing his game.
Pass to Bailey. To the inside. Over MP. Good work defensively by Anthony.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough.
Just made
but
one,
that's
okay.
how you win games.
The shot by George, wide open. And it's George in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Kuzma finds Anthony. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Anthony. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet,
thing is working.
Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Back to George. George with the screen on Giannis to the paint. Deflects the pass. George, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin.
Another one.
Is a 7-footer with touch.
Oh my
but he
God.
can also attack off the dribble.
That's 6 from
Referencing
8.
comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lori. Guys?
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Yeah, why not?
Good. And it's
Why not?
Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
The funny thing is, I'm not even defending good this game.
Markkanen in the corner. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And there's the basket.
Mate, this is going to 40 points. This is going to 40 points. Oh my God.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy
Another
6'9"
foul.
or
2 fouls in a row.
that is a
Look at Kessler.
player.
Physicality of Turner
Did
is
they
such
already
a
score
big
the
part
point
of his game.
These
at
are
all?
his third and fourth
I
free
think
throw
it
attempts
was
of the game.
76,
That free throw good
49
from
now.
Turner.
So I think, no. It's a 12-0 run to start the half. Well, we already were cruising.
All free throws
30
good from
run
Turner.
to start the
You
half.
just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
George against Anthony. George dishes to Markkanen. Shot to stop the run. And it's George missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Good. And now that's 11 points for Kyle Kuzma.
15-0 start of the quarter.
5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
I don't know what is going on with Utah, but
Yeah, they've gone a long
damn,
time
they
without a bucket.
are awful. Hello.
Kessler with it. Picked up by Turner. From deep, George. Milwaukee with the rebound. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Picked by Anthony. Here's Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Filipowski passes to Kessler. And it's sent back by Turner. And even 3-on-3 break. And a wide
And
open
another
look for MP.
wide open
That one
three-pointer.
falls coming off Anthony's feet.
18-0 run to start half.
And look at how the
18-0, and we were already cruising.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really
I was
pushing
really
that ball,
convinced we
running it
would
up the
get
floor.
that.
I love seeing that.
I was convinced we could
even when they're
get
playing well.
that.
Anthony, the pass to MP. Lets the three fly. Markkanen
How's that
pulls it in.
wrist?
And the foul on Miles Turner. That is
How
his
was
first
that
foul
wrist?
of the game.
I just shoot, like, I don't care.
Utah
10
shooting a
from
lackluster
40, by the way.
38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Bailey.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
What the hell happened?
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And George kicks to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. And that one drops for him. Bailey's got 18 points in the game.
No, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
MP outside. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by
Another assist.
Antetokounmpo.
And
Number
he
8.
can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Bailey. Takes the three. Tries
Again.
to keep it alive. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Anthony kicks to Kuzma. And here is MP. Drives to the hoop. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
George passes to Kessler. Back to George. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's
Try,
going to buy
buddy.
himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one's good. George has got his second bucket.
I always
And nice
doing
touch
this.
inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Giannis dishes to Turner. Floats it up for Giannis.
And there we are already on 100 points.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo? Also
Already
known
on
as the
100
Greek Freak.
points.
I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Bailey passes to Markkanen. That three off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And Anthony gets
I
it
was
to go.
convinced that was going to
Those
me.
defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Markkanen from outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And here is MP. He's got 34.
MP knew
He just
exactly
let
where
me
he
go.
wanted to go and what he wanted to do with that one.
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
I don't think that was the
Jazz
best
shooting a
option,
meager
mate.
37% for the game.
So I might need to follow.
Pass to Kessler for the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board.
Thank you.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. MP's got 39.
Number 39.
What can you say?
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession.
51
It's
points
essential
difference.
They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great
Dit is
execution.
why I was so mad when we lost that
Here's the
match.
three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Turner with the screen for MP.
You
Kessler with
yeah.
the rebound.
Oh,
Bailey with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by
what's
Jordan.
on the counter
21
attack?
points for Ace Bailey.
Oh, that'll make it good.
Milwaukee's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo, 11 feet away, connects the jumper shot.
Or Giannis Hill.
Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside, George, pass to Filipowski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on
I
the
don't
call
think
with
it
the
was a
foul.
foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your Jazz, Kyle.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make
That's
substitutions.
me.
A 3 ball. Traps in the
And I'm quitting. Alright. Big, easy win. 40 plus points. 149 to 91. 58 point difference to win this game. But that's another match done. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow the channels in the description below. And we will see you at the next one. Bye bye.